Hello, and welcome to another video on foundational selling. In this episode, we'll explore showing merchandise and building value, and as in each section, we'll identify key behaviors associated with the highlighted step. Now, something important to remember is that these key behaviors are benchmarks or roadmaps that the salesperson can use to self-evaluate their performance during or after a sales presentation. And it's this self-reflection that's so critical to personal development because it gives the true professional an opportunity to compare their performance to the ideal and make the necessary adjustments so that during the next presentation, they get better and more predictable results.
As a point of reference, here's the outline of the major steps of the sales process. It's this outline that the sales professional or their manager will consider when evaluating performance in a particular interaction. For these steps, showing merchandise and building value, here are the key elements we want to achieve with every interaction.
With that said, let's talk about how to talk about jewelry.
Hi, my name is Faye.
Hi, nice to meet you, Faye.
Nice to meet you. Your name is?
Jock.
Jock. Thank you for coming to the wedding ring shop.
Thank you.
What's the occasion today?
So my wife sent me to get her ring cleaned and inspected. It's our first cleaning and inspection.
Okay, great. We will happily inspect this. Make sure that all the accent diamonds are nice and secure and that your center diamond is nice and secure as well. Let me get this into our jewelry spa. Make yourself comfortable. Pick out something that you love and I'll be right back.
Sounds good, thank you.
Okay.
Showing merchandise and building value begins with how we greet the customer. We have to do it well in order to have a chance to transition to product demonstration. So notice how Faye greets the customer warmly, takes polite control of the interaction, and obtains critical information from the customer. She exchanged names with him, learned the reason for his visit, and got his spouse's name. And this begins to form a foundation that leads to trust and connection. Now, to continue this, Faye demonstrated confidence and credibility as she briefly explained the thoroughness of her company's inspection process. She then gave him a polite task to make himself comfortable and look around while she got the work started. This type of interaction not only establishes Faye as a professional, but it begins to give her command of the sales interaction, which becomes more important later in the interaction.
All right, Jack, have a seat. So what do you have planned for her 30th?
I actually don't have anything planned yet.
You don't?
Yeah, kind of last minute.
Okay, well, you have about a week, but let me show you this. Does she have a diamond necklace?
She does not.
She doesn't? No. Okay, well, this is one she's going to remember for her 30th. Have you heard of Hearts on Fire before?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, well, Hearts on Fire, they're known for the world's most perfectly cut diamonds. What does that mean? It means it sparkles like no other diamonds. It means that it's perfectly cut.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
That's really beautiful.
When the sales associate returns, she picks up the conversation where she last left it, at the customer's task to look at jewelry. Politely yet assumptively, she moves to show merchandise, and notice that she didn't ask permission, but instead selected an item from the showcase. She used descriptive language to provide reassurance to the client and build anticipation in what she was about to show. Also, notice that she opens the counter pad before she selects the item to establish control and focus the presentation. Next, she asks the customer a trial closing question on style before building value through feature and benefit statements. Now, this is a very important element because when the customer responds positively to a style question, any information that follows will be more impactful. Likewise, if the customer doesn't like the style, the salesperson hasn't wasted valuable information on an item the customer isn't drawn toward.
Did you see
Wow, there's arrows.
So the arrows go from edge to edge. What that means is it's gonna shine brighter. It's gonna perform like no other diamond. Have you heard of the 5 tables away diamond? No? Okay. So when you're in a restaurant and the light is ambient, it's kind of, low lit, they say that you can spot a woman's hearts on fire diamond from 5 tables away.
Wow.
This is gonna sparkle, she's gonna love it, and you're gonna be the hero. All right, so let's talk about the workmanship. Take a look at that and feel how luxurious and rich that necklace feels.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth and it's comfortable. So when she wears it, she can, not even know that it's there. But another great thing, Jock, here is she can wear this necklace at 2 different lengths. So depending on like the neckline of her dress, she can shorten this up or she can wear it a little bit longer.
That's awesome.
When the customer indicates interest in an item's appearance, they have basically given permission to the salesperson to tell them more about the item. The question is, what do you say? For many salespeople, their presentation is designed to inform the customer more than persuade them. And that's why we recommend using the Power Presentation Outline to organize information into a logical format that's easy to follow. It's important to note that this is not a script, but rather a guideline of how to prepare one's presentation. And of course, if the customer or the situation requires the associate to deviate from the outline, by all means, be responsive to the customer's needs. Now, to return to Faye's delivery, it's important to note that as she moves through the Power Presentation Outline, she includes a benefit with each feature identified. A feature is a tangible element of the jewelry, such as the setting style or the diamond quality, and the benefit is how that element solves a problem or improves some aspect of the customer's life. Every feature has at least one benefit, and benefits are what customers really purchase. So by using this technique, Faye communicates more value because she's highlighting individualized benefits. And to make sure she gets credit for those benefits, Faye asks the customer several trial closing questions, which gets the customer involved, but it also increases his commitment level as he hears himself acknowledge that a particular benefit was important. On the other side of the coin, trial closes can also uncover concern, which is valuable information for the salesperson.